You know, when I was a kid, if our paper boy left us a wet newspaper, we called his mom. I told that guy in Sri Lanka I wanted to talk to somebody's mom. I didn't make it to church today. I got some bad news this morning, and by the time I got down here, it was over. You know, when you're sick, the last place you feel real comfort is in your bed. If you can't feel better in bed, then where? When I'm alone and hurt, church is like that. It's the last place I go to feel peace. If not there, where?
The back corner by the trash can. Butterball tried to get it, 'cause it earns good. So I let it slip. Somebody I know has hepatitis. Problem solved. I make 2 bills a week standing by this church. The preacher says, help your fellow man. And here I am. They spoil me.
So, you were late too, huh?
Nope. Right on time.
Right. Here, you read the paper? Yeah, you probably have a few stories of your own.
How much you pay me for them? They all I got left to sell, except this look.
I bet people pay good money for that look.
My mother was a heroin addict.
Mine was an over-medicated social climber.
Mine boiled me, sacrificed me to the devil.
Really?
She didn't want me no more. I didn't want her. Oh, that's not true.
Well, it's not as dumb as it sounds.
Dumb? You mean like crack? We call it that because it makes you dumb, and it'll kill you, and that's dumb. Unless you want it that way, then forget you for being like that.
When's the last time you ate something?
I don't need nothing but change.
Amen, brother.
Amen, brother.
Are you from around here?
I got foster parents somewhere in East Tennessee. I ain't seen them in 20 years.
You know, my folks used to tell me there'd be those who'd want to get close to me because I had money.
I don't want to get close to you. I just want your money.
You sound like my ex. You know, the people I work with at the used car lot, they wear coats and ties while they're screwing me, but at least they smell nice. You don't smell so nice.
It's what you do with what you've been given.
If you had it, what would you use it for?
You want me to bring you a receipt?
No.
Then what do you want from me?
Tell me everything I believe about you isn't true. You know, the things we're all thinking.
I don't read minds for no dollar.
What we don't say out loud for fear people will think we're monsters.
I used to have a home and a wife and now I sleep outside behind that steakhouse. I crawl up at noon and come to this church to beg. I get high, walk the same 6 blocks, then go back to sleep behind the steakhouse with no pillow. Oh.
I can get you a pillow. Come on, I'll buy you a burger.
I ain't your lunch buddy. Why are you making me work so hard?
So you're afraid of a little hard work?
No. I mean, yes.
You know what? Why don't you just get a job? Or stack of those homeless papers. Sell them on the street corner.
I beg $1, I keep $1. It's a better business model.
Oh.
For you, I put this in my food pocket. Buy my drugs with money from the next loser, put that in my crack pocket. You can give me $1, mister. You can even help me. But the sad truth is, you can't save me.
Who says I want to do anything like that? I just want to get you in out of the rain.
Saints to the back of the line. Oh. Oh. My brother dumped lighter fluid on my legs and threw a match on me. I was 4 years old. Oh. I got more secrets.
Can I just run a tab?
I got street secrets, but you got to promise not to tell nobody. Shh. You promise. Why would I want to climb up out of my hole when people keep throwing meat down here?
You know what happens out here, and you're scared you're next.
And you think if you help me, you'll go to heaven. And if you don't, you're afraid of what happens next. You're the one scared.
You know, I go inside this church almost every day looking for redemption. And now you're telling me that it's out here leaning against a trash can?
How about that? I hate it when it's raining. It's so cold. I should have got me a hole with a roof on it.
I just should have dropped my head and kept walking like every other day.
What you gonna do, man? Take me back to the office? Put me in the copy room? Take me home to the wife?
I don't have a wife anymore, or much else.
Well, you still up there. And you know where I am.
Maybe we could all start working our way toward the middle.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Mark.
I knew it. When I first saw you, I said, there's my Mark.
That's not funny. Well, maybe it's a little funny.
Come on, man. Come on, you'll do. Come on, we're going to the mall. We're going to get us a cookie.
Where's all your stuff?
You funny.
I promise. I won't let you down.
Okay, Mark. We're not so different, you and me. You just got better funding. You do have better funding, right? Boom. Thank you, Mr. Mark.
Because my parents were mostly MIA, our maid, Millie, she practically raised me.
Miss Millie, she raised you?
Yeah, and she always used to say that every good deed sends up a beautiful balloon with your name on it.
Oh, Big Jake, kingpin of the Black Mafia, raised me. Big Jake said every bad deed sends up the business end of a safety pin. Miss Millie, was she black?
I don't remember.
You ever wonder what comes first? mental illness, or crack? Am I a paranoid schizophrenic from using, or do I use because I'm crazy?
I can't keep doling out food from the back of my van. We've got to get you stabilized.
I've never been stabilized before.
That's Gordon's job. He's your new caseworker.
I got my own worker. How much does that cost?
No, Uncle Sam's paying for it.
Sure. He ain't got no money.
He's got mine.
He ain't got mine.
No. They'll evaluate you. AA and NA meetings, all 12 steps.
12.
For you, maybe a few more.
Is that all?
No. Gordon will put you in a group home and shave your head.
But I don't like to shave my head.
Can you sign your name?
Gordon's going to shave my head.
No. Gordon's not going to do it. But haircuts are expensive. The fewer, the better.
I can sign my name. John E. Ellis. Yes.
Wait, I'm texting. You know, texting. You type on this tiny keyboard and you send it to someone.
Oh. Why?
Because you can.
I can't. I wouldn't know how.
Well, I can teach you. You want me to teach you?
I ain't never been nowhere neither.
Whose fault is that?
I don't even know how to get to Disneyland. Have you ever been to Disneyland?
Yes, I went there on my honeymoon. My ex-wife wanted me to borrow money from my father so we could go to Italy for a month and stay in one of those villas. But I told her, I am my own man. We're going to Disneyland.
I hear the guy down there in the goofy suit is homeless.
Yes. He lives under the bridge, over the magic moat.
No kidding. A lot of things I ain't never done. A lot of things you can't do living on the street. After I get fixed, maybe we can do some.
Sure, Johnny.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Some banking. You can't do no banking with no address.
Or money.
No. What about driving a car?
If you had a car, you'd be living in it. Then you wouldn't be homeless.
Let's make a list. You write it down for me. Wait, I got paper. I got paper. Wait. Here, wait a minute. Wait. It's good.
All right. Okay. The things you can't do until you're fixed.
Yes.
By John E. Ellis.
No movies. They got no street people at the outlet mall.
Or the symphony ball. No movies, no malls, no balls.
And no golfing.
No country clubs.
No, except with the silver tray.
Poor blacks in white coats serving rich whites in black coats. Still an unfortunate idea.
They got no homeless city council.
How about state representative?
I can do that.
Bring a gun.
Okay. What about hospitals and doctors? I can't have them because I'm indecent.
Indigent.
Indigent.
Yeah.
What if I need an operation? What if they want to take the pancreas out of my butt? What will I do then?
That's not how they get their pancreas out.
No.
They'll treat you, even if you can't pay.
Okay.
It's your right.
I got rights.
Yeah, even you have rights.
When? On Tuesday?
Well,
I got rights on Tuesday!
No, like when you fell and the ambulance took you to the hospital. For 2 weeks, they ran every test known to man.
Okay.
You had a private room and that smoking hot nurse.
Smoking.
If that had been me, some butt-ugly parking attendant would have wheeled me out of there in 10 minutes.
Maybe I'm glad I'm not you.
Well, it has its advantages.
I don't think so.
All right, is that all of them?
No. What about the hug situation? Or calling a brother on his birthday? Or baking a cake? And singing that song? What about Christmas trees, presents, and Sunday dinner at Mama's? What about getting a big hug from Mama? You better write that down.
Life doesn't guarantee hugs for any of us, Johnny.
John Ellis? Is there a John Robert Ellis here?
Here we go, John.
Hey, I would look good in that goofy suit, man.
Baby, squint your eyes till the street light becomes a sunrise, till you can see the truth and the lies, until wrong looks right.
Welcome home, JJ.
Where flowers bloom in a garden of love.
How many group homes is this now? Huh?
Oh, no.
This one has a nice big yard. Do you know where we are? In the middle of nowhere, away from the dumb, thanks to $642 a month from your Uncle Sam.
And your beds are always made, and your TV's always on.
And the meals are oatmeal for breakfast, boiled chicken for lunch, and spaghetti for supper. Do you remember, at your last place, Charles would never take a bath?
And blind Russell got lost.
And Joe told a lie on Floyd, and then Joanna told Mark, and Katrina got mad, and Tony crapped himself.
Do I have to change the diaper on a grown man?
The lady who ran the place never got out of bed to feed you.
Miss Tammy! She's from Cottonport, Tennessee. You know what they do in Cottonport. They hang black people. The KKK lives there. I got to stay with her.
Home sweet home. Come on, let's go inside and meet your new friends.
No, I don't want to. Too many bad memories.
You know none of those people are in there, right?
Take me back to Memphis, Mr. Mark. There's a lot of black people in Memphis. Miss Tammy wouldn't dare go to Memphis.
We just got back from there.
I know. On Friday, I was walking, and a limo pulled up, and Elvis was in the back seat. The window rolled down. It was him. He said, "Here, take this $100 bill." I said, "Why, Elvis?" He said, "It's your birthday, son."
You saw Elvis on Friday.
No, it was Friday.
Elvis has been dead since late 70s.
Me too. They got the black mafia in Memphis, too.
Is that like the white mafia, only black?
They got them in Knoxville, too. They used to have these big concerts on the weekend. They would put their cars in a big circle, and they would pay me to stand up against them with a gun, a big gun. I was 8 years old.
You were 8?
Yeah. That was smart, too, because if I got caught, I'd only do juvie.
Well, where was your real mom?
Somewhere playing with black magic, trying to figure out a new way to poison us.
Oh, so your bio mom was a witch?
Oh! Don't talk about her like that. She was bad, but she was mine. And the more she used to fight my daddy when he beat her, the worse it got. So you keep talking.
Forgive me.
My mama, she started that fire. And then they took her away from us. And then they gave her back. I was a Jerry's kid, too.
You were Jerry's kid?
Yeah. You don't believe me?
Yes, I don't believe you.
Oh, it's true. It's true. It's Father John.
Where was your real daddy?
And my mama stabbed him in a dusty rage. He weren't dead, but he was gone. She started dating Isaac Hayes after that. I feel bad when I think about what my real mama done. My little sister, Angel, she was my whole life. Her daddy was tall. He didn't want to claim Angel, but I did. I loved her.
Where are they now?
A family adopted my brothers and my sisters, but they didn't want me. I shot my stepdaddy. I shot him in the back.
You shot your stepdaddy?
He was getting on my mama. Big Jake told me to shoot him. He gave me the gun. He showed me how to use it.
When you were only 8?
Everybody loved Big Jake. Everybody was scared of Big Jake, too.
Big Jake said, next time your stepdaddy beats your mama, you shoot him? Johnny? Come here, please.
Okay.
I want you to take this money, go to the market, buy me a soda.
Okay. The market is a ways. You gonna drive me?
No, I want you to walk.
Okay. Well, it's a ways. I don't walk too good.
I know.
Boy, if I don't have enough money.
Then walk back. Or better yet, steal it.
You want me to steal? If I get caught, I'll go to jail. I got 2, 3 strikes, and I'm out.
I'm thirsty. Do it.
Oh.
And, Johnny, you see that mangy cat? Kick it. Kick it as hard as you can.
I can't kick that cat. Mr. Martin. You playing. That's not you. Why do you want me to do that?
Kick it so hard it won't ever come back.
Oh, please don't make me. It's just a broken little thing. It don't deserve hurting.
Kick the cat, John.
Okay, I kicked it. I hurt it real bad. And then I'll walk a mile for you. And I'll steal for you. And
Why, Johnny? Why would you do anything like
I'll
that?
do anything for you, Mr. Mark.
And anyone else who took advantage of your gentle spirit?
You're all I got.
You know I didn't want you to do any of those things, Johnny. But the fact that you
I
would,
shot my stepdaddy. I shot him in the back.
the fact that you would means that you have. But not anymore. From now on, you healed. You understand?
Big J put his hands on my mama in front of us. All of that left a scar. It took me a long time to like or love anything after that.
You were born with it. The life, the drugs running through your blood. You never had a chance.
Devils in the chemicals, the demons in the DNA. The devils in the chemicals, the demons in the DNA. Demons in the
It looks like it's going to rain, Mr. Mark.
Don't worry, you're inside now.
There's something about the rain. It puts things back.
Yeah? How's that?
It puts the streets back to clean. It puts the flowers back beautiful. And if you dig a hole and the rain comes hard, no more hole. The rain puts it back, it puts it right back.
When I lost my wife and family, there was no one left to talk to but Millie. And we talked about simple things like the weather. Right before she died, she pressed her prayer book into my hands. Her final act of kindness. She even, look here, she even wrote in the margins, he tries to be like the rest of them, but it ain't so. Something different about the boy. It's soft in there. I wonder which one of us she's talking about, huh? Oh, Johnny. This might be them. Hello? Yes? This is he.
Who is it?
How are you?
Is it about my check?
That's great news.
To get my check on Tuesday? No, I mean on Friday.
He's doing very well.
No, they take my money. That's a criminal offense. I get 100,000 in my account.
No. He's very much alive.
Who's alive?
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. I'll tell him.
Me? Am I alive?
Oh, don't cry. All right. Yes. Bye now. Oh, Johnny. That was your foster parents.
Who are they?
Jack and Darla. They haven't seen you in 20 years.
What do they look like?
I have no idea. They thought you were dead.
They wish I was dead.
No, they don't.
And I love them so much.
Good for you, Johnny.
What did they want?
Well, they wanted, they called because of you.
I can talk to them.
Yes, of course. I don't know what I was thinking.
I want to talk to them.
I'll call them right back. I've been trying to get them forever now, and they
give me your phone. Hello, Mama. It's me, Johnny. How's Daddy? You remember Grandma? She had all that stuff in her attic, and the man wanted to give her money for it. She had stuff going back to the Civil War with furniture and the first mirrors ever made.
Stop rambling,
she had
Johnny. You're always
quilts,
rambling.
And the dishes were antique. She had original pearls and a chariot with a horse. And Mama, everything was very first American.
Give me the phone, John.
and Billy Boy said he wanted to sell it, but Grandma said, Billy Boy, you don't need any more money.
Give me the phone.
And the couches upstairs got horsehairs in them. I love you. It's Johnny. Do you remember me? Mama's not home right now. I left her a message.
This is good, Jay. They'll come get you, take you home, where you belong.
They got drugs where I belong to. It ain't no different from here, except it don't have you.
Oh.
And they don't have no Chipotle.
But it's got your foster family, huh? How do you remember them?
All right. I was 9 when I first got there, me and my check. And they lived in a big house on a big hill. And they had their own boys and an adopted girl. I wasn't theirs or adopted, but I spent some good years there. Good enough, they were glad I wasn't there.
A nice family took you in and took care of you.
Yeah.
Most kids don't get that lucky.
Yeah.
You're walking in the light, Jay.
Boom. I want to see them, Mom and Daddy.
What, you mean drive 6 hours to where they live so you can see them?
Yeah, I miss them.
I don't know, Johnny. I've been taking a lot of time off lately.
You ain't doing nothing.
What? You know, I missed another sale last week because I was out here with you. Do you know how expensive gas is?
Please.
For the summer,
Okay.
I could slow down for a little while. Get back to love and each other. Leave all those long and lonesome miles behind.
Oh, man, Mr. Mark. Did you see that park?
The park. I saw it.
I can't remember her name, but we were in high school, and we were playing on a train, and It's gone now. In junior high, I had professional wrestling. My brothers and I would go.
Your mother showed me a lot of pictures of you when you were 16. The prince of the roller rink.
And the girls loved me. I was the #1 skater in the USA. A man from Disney wanted to sign me to a $1 million contract. You ain't seen the stuff like the stuff I got on wheels. I was that good. Everybody knew it. #1 skater. The house looked the same. And my mama, she was waiting for me.
You look just like her.
I do.
Sure you do.
That's a $100,000 house. The biggest one in town. My brothers came. The stories my mama would tell.
Oh, and your daddy. I learned a lot about you.
They look just like themselves. They ain't changed a bit. And we had us a party with uncles and aunts and neighbors I forgot, with chicken and cake.
I think it was more like chicken cake.
My sister Brenda, she's got a beautiful baby girl.
You have a nice family, Jay.
David couldn't come. He's in jail. And my brother Robbie, he's fat. Did you see that big boy? I could still take him. He's got his own business. He said he could get me on. It's janitorial. He's got his own business cards. He showed me.
I saw them.
You saw them?
Sure.
You got to be big time to have your own business cards. I'm so happy!
Whoa! What was your favorite part about coming home, Jay?
Sitting outside, smoking a cigarette with Mama.
Everybody remembered you, Johnny.
Yeah. You got a family like me?
No. Not like you.
What's wrong with you?
My father, he made his fortune liquidating companies. He wanted me to follow in the family biz. I didn't have the heart for it. No, my family was all about opportunity and expectation, and so if you weren't a sociopath and couldn't pay back the investment, then you were out. You ended up living in a one-room apartment, selling used cars, divorced, waking up every day, pushing 60, alone. My only childhood friend just showed up at my front door every morning. He and his mother dropped off by the bus, crossing 4 lanes of traffic to the mansion. She cleaned while she watched us. That was Millie and her son, Thomas.
Miss Millie, she was kind.
Oh, I saw her every week, right up to the day she died.
Miss Millie, when did she go?
The day you and I met.
Maybe you should go home and visit your parents too.
I could go home, but there's nobody there. My mother's dead, and my father has dementia. He doesn't even remember me.
My parents want me to come home. Maybe for a while. Maybe forever.
Forever. It was a long time, Johnny.
Yes.
You know, no matter how much you might want something, sometimes things just don't work out. I thought I'd be married forever. And she was afraid. People get scared. Did I ever tell you that back in the day, I wanted to be a singer?
Get out of here.
I sang in an a cappella group in college.
No kidding.
Yeah.
What's that? Like naked?
What?
Bunch of dudes standing around singing naked?
No. No.
I know it is.
Naked.
Okay, let me hear what you got.
Oh, you don't want to hear me sing.
Okay.
The first time I laid eyes on you, I thought that you were an angel. You stole my heart, what could I do? So I fell in love with heaven above, yeah.
You know what they call that?
They call that pretty darn good.
No, they call that begging.
Beg.
Sound like you begging for something when you sing like that. Come on, baby, come on, baby, come on now. That's begging.
Begging. Well, show me some begging.
Okay. Come on, baby, come on, baby.
The first time I laid eyes on you, I thought that you were an angel. You stole my heart, what could I do? So I fell in love with heaven above.
Baby, come on now. That's begging.
Yeah, begging.
Boom. Hey. My parents want me to come home, maybe for a while, maybe forever.
Listen, Johnny,
Okay,
I had to tell them.
tell them what?
Well, they asked how you were feeling. And
Yes.
but I told them about the HIV.
I got HIV. I don't know how.
Of course not. Maybe it was a bad drug needle.
They don't have no good ones.
If there was any chance that you could go home to stay.
Huh?
But if something ever happened, they needed to know.
Huh? No. No. No, 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 no.
You want to stop and get something to eat?
I'm not hungry. Are we home yet?
Almost.
Mr. Mark,
Yeah, Johnny.
Mom and Daddy, I love them so much.
Good for you, Johnny. We'll call them tomorrow. You can tell them.
Tomorrow is Friday.
No, tomorrow's Sunday.
We can call them on Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just save me, I'm drowning, falling down. I'm on my knees praying, Lord, get me out. Yeah, come on, free me, release me from myself. 'Cause I wish that I was someone else.
The dentist says that the crack has destroyed the roots. If you get an infection that close to your brain, you're dead.
Oh, no.
Let's see, how many you got? What? Oh, no, there's more than that. 4 or 5. Let's just get them all pulled, huh? That can get you some dentures. Good as new, huh? Easy.
Easy.
What a nightmare.
A lot of nice folks helped me get
The
mine
runaround was epic.
A real cute nurse at the hospital.
We saw a nurse 7 times.
And she sat me down to explain things.
The dentists, for the most part, were totally inept.
7 times.
That's right. We went to the same place 7 times, and each time we were told a different story.
They wanted to make sure that I understood things. That was nice.
I just should have gotten a string and a doorknob and done it myself.
They got me some new teeth. They look just like my old ones. I took them to that Chinese buffet for my birthday. You told everybody how long I had been clean, how proud you were of me. Everybody sang that song. The birthday song. I heard it before. Just not for me. Now I feel bad. I lost my new teeth.
What? Those dentures cost me $400.
I'm graduating drug school on Friday.
A graduation? They graduate you to the street, Johnny. Then they readmit you to start over because even Medicaid won't pay anymore. You and your friends are warehoused, John.
They got cake. You coming?
$400. Ha! Consider my tab paid. Ooh. Where are you going?
I'm walking to your BP. A man can't be no man unless he's walking.
Unless he's walking away. I guess I'll see you the next time you need something.
How about some new jeans then?
What happened to the pair I bought you?
I lost them.
How do you lose your pants?
In a poker game. I lost my shirt too.
What happened to your coat?
I threw it away. I lost
You
it.
threw your coat away?
When it gets cold, I'll get another one.
You know, I buy you all these things, and here you are with nothing?
Nothing is all I can carry.
You know, the rest of us spend our whole lives accumulating stuff, and you have no use for any of it?
Some people turn stuff into drugs.
Some people?
Yeah, they take a nice warm coat and they turn it into the pills. And a rusty shower buys a bowl. A Kroger card, some crack.
Is that what you're doing? Johnny, I can't help you if you lie to me.
I never lied to you, Mr. Mark.
You never lied to me, not one time.
Not one time.
Oh. You know, sometimes I think your whole life is a lie and I'm the village idiot. Mr. Barr, could you take me down to 202 for a meeting, please? Then you run off with someone who isn't good for you. Who are these guys?
It's all your fault.
What?
I got somebody that cares about me, and that somebody has resources, so I've got resources too. With you looking out for me, I can't pay my debts. What if this is my punishment? You messing around with my sentence, Mr. Mark?
That's not how it works.
You don't know.
We all got things we're running from.
What sins you paying for? Your mama ever shoot up? Have 6 babies with different daddies?
I was an only child.
Then what are you doing in my neighborhood?
Yet, there's more to being a man than just walking. Are you wandering away from your school?
Things are going good for me at my school. Every Friday we can have popcorn and ice cream, and that's just because of me. We can play games and watch movies, and that's every Friday. So my every Friday is looking good.
Well, then why leave?
Because it's calling me.
Well, don't answer it for Johnny, listen. You're sleeping in a bed. You have friends. Everyone who knew you then and sees you now is happy for you. No one wants you to go back.
It's not my fault. It's Rick. You remember I told you about Rick? He picks me up in his car.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Mr. Mark. Crack is a jealous mistress. She wants all of my attention. Whenever I get anything good, I can't help but destroy it.
What the heck? Did you just try and shoot me?
No, I missed.
You missed.
You're welcome.
You know, you can kill yourself, but you can't kill me.
I can't kill you. What about some new shoes then? I'm about to walk out of these.
We're not making any progress, are we, John?
I tried to make that, but my shoes, they got holes in them.
I don't know, Johnny. How would you like it if I had a gun?
You can borrow mine. I've been shot 4 times. Number 5 don't matter to me.
The Roy Rogers Roundup?
Yeah.
I can't do this anymore.
What about them sins? Miss Millie, she said be kind. She wanted you to be kind.
What if it's not my sins I'm worried about? What if I don't stop helping you because I'm afraid I might become you? Right now, today. Hey, it's a real fear. People have it. Don't kid yourself, Johnny. People like me may just be thinking about us. I'm sorry, John, but our scars are different.
What about that forgiveness? Is it the same?
Trouble, oh, trouble, move from me. I have paid my debt, now won't you leave me in my misery? Trouble, oh, trouble, please be kind. I don't want no fight, and I haven't got a lot of time.
Bum-pa-pa, bum-pa-pum-pa, let's go, JJ. Get your stuff together.
What stuff?
Your new clothes and the presents we bought for your daddy and your sisters and your brothers and your cousins and your nephews, Brad and Chopper.
I hope they like hats. I got a present for Mama, too. I wrapped it in red paper.
With a beautiful bow.
Beautiful.
Come on, you're going to miss Christmas, man. Your folks are coming today.
I'm going home on Christmas.
John is going home on Friday.
On Friday.
Have you talked to them?
How would I do that?
I'll call them.
Okay.
John is going home on Friday.
On Wednesday. It's Christmas on Wednesday.
It's on Friday.
It's on Friday.
Hey, what's the first thing you're going to do when you get home?
Sit outside and smoke a cigarette with Mama.
Hello. Yeah. This is Mark, Johnny's friend.
Hey, Mama, Christmas is Friday. You coming?
Yeah, we were wondering when you were going to get in. Oh, yeah, he's so cute. We went to Walmart and bought presents for everyone.
Red paper. Beautiful.
I see. Johnny was looking forward to seeing you.
Hey, Mr. Mark.
I don't think you understand. We're all a bit fragile around here. Johnny needs you.
I'm not fragile.
I need you to come get Johnny. I have a life too. You understand it? All right. Just, you can tell him that yourself.
Hello, Mama. This is Johnny. How's Daddy? I counted 1,000 motorcycles at the Buffalo Soldier Parade on Jefferson. And a biker got killed at Riverfront. And the gang got so mad, they gave the mayor 24 hours to find the man who did it, or they would burn the city down. She says that sounds like an episode on Bonanza. You're so funny, Mama. Mama, I got you a present, and I wrapped it in red paper with a beautiful... That's all right. No, I understand. Well, how's Daddy? Goodbye, Mama. She says she's got to work. She can't be watching me.
Then why did she say she would?
She didn't mean to.
And why did she wait till now?
Maybe she forgot. It's because I got HIV.
Oh, no, Johnny.
People get scared.
If you take your medicine, you'll be fine.
I don't take my medicine.
Well, take it. Since when have you had trouble taking drugs? Sorry. I got you a present. It's a DVD player.
Oh, man, Mr. Mark, I've been wanting this.
Okay, Johnny, okay.
This is the best thing ever.
Take care of that.
I ain't gonna let nobody get this.
I got you some movies, too. Karate movies, scary ones.
Thank you, Mr. Mark.
You're welcome, Johnny. You're welcome. Don't sell it.
This is great. What you gonna do for Christmas, Mr. Mark?
I've got plans.
Yes.
Now, there's this lady I met at church. I thought I would go and visit her.
You got a girlfriend?
Did I say that? It's just a lady I met. That's all.
Why are you telling me about that?
Because I didn't want you to think that. I'm sorry, Johnny. About your mom and dad and everything.
Thank you for the present. I ain't been this excited since I was going home for Christmas. But I ain't going home for Christmas. I'll be all alone on Christmas. When you ain't got nothing, you ain't got nothing to cry about. It's better that way.
When the storm of life is raging, stand by me. When this world you know all about it. Come on, and stand by me. Stand by me.
I don't see Johnny for weeks at a time. And then I catch him jaywalking across West End Avenue. This is followed by a phone call from the police telling me he's been hit by a car again.
I knew I was dead. What's taking so long? Come and get me, God.
By the time I get to him, he's in a nursing home, surrounded by pathetic flesh and forgotten facts, warehoused in cubicle rooms that smell of this morning's crap.
I thought the suffering was over. Now it's all around me.
Johnny, this police report says that the car came out of the darkness and hit you, that it was your fault, but that they can't find their only witness.
Oh, that's because it was Butterball. Butter said it was my fault. I owe him money. I can show you where he lives.
You were split from chin to knee. You were 6 hours in surgery, and this report said you had no visible injuries.
They got zero tolerance for me, Mr. Mark.
The guy who hit you was so upset he was physically sick.
I don't know anything about that. I never heard from him.
Johnny, you have got to watch where you're going.
Hey, do me a favor. Take a run at me with your car.
What's the matter with you?
Look at me. There's nothing left.
How hard did you hit your head?
It won't take much. Just finish me off.
So you're giving up?
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. After all we've been through, you're out?
I'm almost there.
You know, what about me? Did you ever think about that? What would I do now?
Come on, please.
Oh, just go ahead and die. I'm tired of looking at you. Johnny Ellis, crack baby with a gun.
Who never did nothing right.
You made bad choices. It's true. Or maybe they were made for you before you even knew what choosing was. But you listen to me. Every second of your life has value, from the first to the last and everyone in between. You got that?
If I sleep in a bed instead of outside on a metal grate, does that make the world a better place?
Yes.
Soldiers ain't no less precious than me, and I don't see nobody fighting to keep them alive. I wish I was dying in a hail of bullets.
Oh.
It hurts just as bad, but mine lasts longer.
I've already buried my mother. How hard can this be? The fact that Johnny can't fix himself has become a great disappointment for many. For years now, I've been trying to wrap a ghost with a string. And he's starting to unravel. And all I can do is sit there, hold on to the end, while he spins out of control. This thing I'm doing, is it out of some cosmic fear? Or is it love? And the faith to show it over and over, regardless of the outcome. Maybe that's the job.
Mr. Mark. Mr. Mark says I got enough screws and bolts in me to start my own hardware store. I got 4 months clean now. I'm going to class. My HIV is going down. I called my foster parents, and next Christmas, guess what? I'm going home on Friday. It's hard living, though. It still calls me, and sometimes when I'm alone and confused, I run down to the corner with my cup and I go. It's not that I don't appreciate everything Mr. Mark is trying to do. I'm just humanity, weak humanity.
Jail time is hard time, but I got to do it all by myself. Lots of people was involved, but they didn't want nobody else.
They can only keep me in jail for 5 months and change, Mr. Mark, and that ain't that long.
Yeah, and it's all clean, too. That's hard to come by on the outside.
Because they found drug paraphernalia in my motel room. And some ladies of the night. Oh. They weren't mine. It's a regular smorgasbord in that motel. I didn't do anything. I just let them use my room. Did you know that was against the law?
Yes.
Oh, wait. A man can dress like a king at the Goodwill.
Orange was not your color.
My new caseworker got me another motel room.
Great. How many caseworkers is this now?
I told them all, a man can't be no man in no group house.
They keep putting you in motels because that's what you want. I can't help you there. Is that what you want? No, you can't keep selling your Kroger cards and expect me to buy you food. I'm not helping you and your friends.
I don't have no friends.
Oh, you know, the other day I saw David wearing your shoes and then some other guy watching your TV and God knows what else. And come on, I'll buy you a movie for your DVD player.
I don't have it any longer.
What?
I hocked it. I broke it.
You hocked it?
It works okay. You just can't see the picture. Oh, I know a guy who can fix it. It only costs $40.
40?
Yeah.
$40?
Yeah.
That was your Christmas present.
I didn't know that.
You hocked it and smoked it up, didn't you?
I need 40. Can you give me 40?
How stupid do you think I am?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
You know, look around you, Johnny. Do you see anything in this for me? Instead of shopping at the Goodwill with you, I could be in my apartment cooking up Hot Pockets.
If your life was so good then, why are you doing this, man?
You know why.
Don't say Miss Millie, because that's weak.
Oh, and what do you call an 8-year-old kid who shoots his stepdaddy in the back and has a mother who boils him and dates Isaac Hayes?
No, she burned the house down. I told you
that.
that.
Yeah, high on heroin while Big Jake fondles her in front of you.
Everything I told you was true.
No.
Wait. Miss Millie said, be kind. You're not being kind.
I know what she said. I know everything about her. She was all I had, and she was reason enough.
Helping me won't bring her back. Nobody's watching you look after me. No go watch. No parade. You know why? Because you're just as screwed up as I am. Only you doing yours sober.
You're trying to make me as messed up as you. I'm not.
You're not.
No. Trying to bring me down to your level. You can't.
I can't.
Now, sit down.
Okay.
Now, did you do crack with my Christmas present?
Only a couple of backs, I promise.
What's that? A couple of backs?
With crack, the front is the first hit, the strongest part, and the backs is the second hit, the weaker hit. The backs.
Johnny, if you can't help yourself, then why should I?
I told you not to.
And I told you that whatever it is you did, it's not the reason your life is all screwed up.
And whatever it is you did is not the reason your life is screwed up. What did you do? Did you try to kill somebody? I tried to kill somebody.
I didn't.
You'll get over it.
I won't have to. Look, I'm not perfect. I've done things. I've come from a place I'm not proud of, but you won't see it on my headstone.
Johnny will help you.
Oh, I don't need your help.
I'm tired of helping you anyway.
Fine.
I'm the only friend you got.
Oh, shut up. I'm the only friend you've got.
I'm not.
R2.
I'm not.
R2.
I'm not.
Quit turning your back on me. Where are you going?
I'm walking. I like to walk. I start at my church and I go down to the corner and then to the store, to the PP to see a man about a rock. Then back up 17 North, back up the hill, past the checker, to the back door of my church, me and my cup to pay for the trip. I end up where I started.
Come on, I'll take you back to your motel.
No, I don't want to. I want to sleep outside like I used to, next to the little tin shack where they keep the meat. What do you suppose is more important, me or the meat? I've done things too. bad things. But you forgive me, don't you, Mr. Mike?
Oh, that's God's business, not mine.
I tried praying, but my feet hurt. My shoulders are so worn down, I can hardly carry this miserable head. I asked God to come take the pain, but he ain't listening. But I know how to get his attention.
I will walk until it's over, and I will cry until I'm dry, and I will search for the answers, but I cannot be still.
The irony shouldn't be lost. JJ and I are equal parts invalid, adults struggling against our beginnings. He had nothing, I had the rest, both debilitating. I was abandoned on a sea of dysfunction, my childhood paralyzed by excess and atrophy. Johnny was simply fighting to survive, while his childhood expectations were burned like his 4-year-old legs. What do you have there?
My roommate at the nursing home gave it to me. It's a gold watch.
I see it. You gonna sell it?
No, he gave it to me. So I'm giving it to you.
Oh, you're breaking my heart, Jay. I don't deserve this.
You're too hard on yourself, Mr. Mark. I might as well be the trash standing next to the can, except for you. I'm proud of you, Mr. Mark.
I'm proud of you too, Jay. Listen, I was wrong when I said there is nothing in this for me. Every second we spend together, I'm rewarded with a feeling you can't describe. I just wish I could offer us a beautiful resolution. But I can't. Hey, I found a new house for you.
Does it have too many rules?
Nah, it's a different kind of house. One that may just save your life. It's got a great big yard.
Ooh.
And a lot of staff. You'll be so busy. You won't have time to run around town getting into trouble. You won't be able to. You understand?
It was a beautiful night. I had me a beer and took a walk out the front door of that motel. I even left my cane behind. I was feeling good. I'm moving like the 10,000-year-old man. But I'm moving. I started into the street and clear a bumper, step through the far lane. A truck is coming fast and doesn't see me. He just hit me and ran. I went high into the air and fell to earth, just down from where there was no sign of anyone hitting the brakes. I died immediately.
I believe John Ellis took a stand against despair, that day by day and without reprieve diminished his humanity. If we had never known Johnny, we'd have no reason for hope, no reason to soldier on till the day we figure it out in that land we all dream of, where we will see a man, a proud, confident man, walking upright and with purpose, whose eyes are free of addiction and circumstance, standing tall with a voice that's strong and clear.
I stood by the curb, watching the excitement, like the Ghost movie. The driver who hit me was drunk, so I went to find him. I told him I knew what it was like to be addicted,
and that what happened tonight would change his life forever. Mark says every second you live means something. So I told that man with my very last one, Mister, I forgive you. And with every second you have left, you do what I